Jonathan. Well, they ain't give me much to go off. I know he went to jail, John, and he came home and show off. Y'all looking like, where the fuck is he going? My first thought is he got the name in jail. Well, what the fuck was he showing?
You do look like Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard in a way. But my God wouldn't wear that bummy do-rag. He had a part in the waves. Let's go!
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
Another water. Some of that hot pack. Squeeze, make sure that door locked. I got him. Frozy.
I be with killers and gorillas, they don't play about me. Give them a reason, they turn demon, they gon' slay about me. They spin your block around the clock, I mean all day about me. So this your warning on the net, what you say about me?
What up, what up, what up? I'm gonna start this right off with a question. Because I want to introduce you as Rosenberg, aka Rosenberg, aka Mr. Take This Walk With Me, aka Mr. You got a lot of aliases, but I was gonna say the legend, Rosenberg Raw. Does anybody have an issue with that? Are you a legend at this point?
I don't know. That's for the that's for the public opinion. I don't know. I'll tell you what, and when it's all said and done, I will be. You know what I mean? I think that right now I'm just working. I mean, some titles and stuff like that. That's why when we be in the face-offs, and I told Show Off, even Snake Eyes, like the king of RBE, that shit cool. Like, don't get me wrong, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more interested in W's. You know what I mean? That's what matters to me. W's, wins. So, you know, I ain't really into titles and shit like that. But I will be when it's all said and done. I already got 50 plus battles in the circuit, so.
That's a good answer. And it's just like your nickname in the street, your nickname in ball, your nickname in anything, or your status. We tend to give it more credence when somebody gives it to you, when the general population gives it to you. So you gave the right and the humble answer. You played by, the standards of that. So let somebody else tell you. I believe Rosenberg Raw is a legend. Like you said, you 50 battles in. You've remained relevant while you've been on the scene for countless years. You started battle rapping when you was like 12 years fucking old. You are a go-to name, not just for PA, cemented, but in battle rap forever. You done seen major waves, like you were the first PG, right? First PG ever?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You did the URL circuit. You've done the King of the Dot circuit. You've done the RBE circuit. You banged out on other leagues. You've battled legends. You've beaten legends. I don't know how many more years and how much more work and how much more legacy you need to build before you are called a certified legend. So, if you don't think that it's time for people to start putting that name on your jacket, I think that needs to be corrected. You're a legend, sir. You're a legend.
You know, humbly, I appreciate that. Hey, I really do, and I guess it wasn't from a place where I don't actually think I'm a legend. I feel young, I feel fresh. I got so much fight left. You know what I mean? And when I hear, the word legend, I think I'm getting older. Like I'm at the tail end of my career. I'm just getting started. You know what I mean? So I actually think, I'm more interested in, legend is commendable. Robert Ory is a legend. You know what I'm saying? A role player on a basketball team who had, multitude of big shots, which made him a legend. I'm more interested in being one of the greats. So I'm just so locked into what I got in front of me, thinking about stuff like that. It ain't. That's not my type of bulletin board material, but I do appreciate that from you.
Yeah, legend and first ballot as well. Got to. I've been having that debate with a lot of people recently. Like I got that with Goods the other day. We was joking around a lot. Got a little thing with Big K, and I asked him, is Big K a Hall of Famer? I'm gonna drop that. He disagreeing and shit like that. So I'm gonna kick that topic up a little bit. Who's a first ballot Hall of Famer? Yeah, I mean, without question, Rosenberg Raw is one of them ones. There's another thing that makes you a Hall of Fame candidate as well, first ballot. There's never been anybody like nobody sounds like Rosenberg Raw. Nobody comes off like Rosenberg Raw.
I'm hot, y'all. I'm talking 900 degrees. Was raised with gladiators. I was just in dungeons with thieves. If you ain't have an ice pick, your gun was under your jeans. The Glock I keep, rocking to sleep and had him stuck in his dreams. I'm bucking the steam. Long nose poking out the pant leg. Long nose, that shit look like Kevin Durant leg. And if I hit him with it, I send him with it.
We didn't had a whole wave of, like, remember the PG step battlers. We got battlers that people say sound and move like Twerk. You got people that even sound like Lux. You know, sometimes they say, and that's no slight of, like, you know, shout out to my nigga B-Dot, but they'll say B-Dot and Lux. And sometimes, you know, even Daylight at times, they like that whole rap pattern that they have. Sometimes they say have similarities. You can't even find your attributes in another battle rapper to be similar. You know what I'm saying? You can't find nothing about you to say whether that person started it or I started it. It's the same. Can't find that shit.
You know, and I think I appreciate, you know, I care about that more. You know what I mean? I own that. It's me. And I think that's why, you know, my fan base and everybody that's been, you know, it's been a lot of fans that rock with me through all the ups and downs and just waited for me to get the second win. And, you know, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that because we, you know, I think the biggest thing, is knowing where you at, your awareness. You know what I'm saying? Being able to, you know, a lot of dudes, you know, a lot of battlers find themselves getting, you know, upset or disgruntled, you know, because, you know, they think they hear, and I understand the know your worth thing. And I know I'm getting a little off topic, but, you know, knowing where you at, being able to accept that, you own it, you know what I'm saying? And then go to the, you know, the pen and pad and self-improve. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a tough industry. And I think that's the biggest thing for me. You know what I mean? Just being able to stick to myself. And I think my fans appreciate my own style. It aged well. You know what I'm saying? It aged well. Like my style being mine, me owning it, me being the only person who sounds like that, originality. You know what I'm saying? You know, those are the type of things that I hear when I hear my style. And that's the shit I appreciate the most, because I think for a long time it got overlooked how dope my style really was.
Yo, let's jump into some predictions, man. You are on what probably will amount to be RBE's second or first biggest card ever. Actually, you're going to be on both of them because it's easy to predict that the Max Out series is RBE's largest series, right? From a viewership standpoint, from a capacity standpoint, from a even from a talent standpoint, you know, from a budget standpoint, from a media standpoint, everything about the Max Out series is RBE's biggest series. And you were on part 1 and you're also coming up on part 2. So that means that you're on RBE's 2 biggest cards, whichever one flourishes to be the bigger outcome. So let's get some quick predictions in, man, because it's a wild card. Let's start at the top, man. Hitman versus Calico. What you got?
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.